Don't be brief, okay. Well, I just say she's. Yeah, when I speak, I promise you, I'm always brief. But one thing I want to say is I thought about as I was coming here, as we looked at our community years ago when I was growing up, there was a village that supported families in the community, neighbors knew neighbors, and we helped each other out. That left in the nuclear family, used to have grandma, grandpapa, staying home close. We don't have that anymore. And then we see our families falling apart, and we see an increase in the need for social services and more people going into social services. And so as COVID comes about, we see those vulnerable communities being attacked at a worse level. Disparities. How is it that African Americans, Latino, and other populations were adversely impacted by all of the stuff that we had with COVID? Why did that happen? Well, the state was rising up. They got some money from the federal government to give some grants. How many individuals have about 12 grants across the state of Michigan? Saginaw was one of those. I believe Genesee County has one too. I was hired to do that job. I have no health background. I do have relationships. I don't know anything. I know that. And so they gave us $300,000. They hired me to pull together a community group, and I went across the group. I covered every nationality, gender, age group, you name it. They were sitting at that table. And what we needed to do is identify from the community's perspective and from the individual groups that we had, for instance, African American, we did about 11 focus groups, 11. The state could believe that we could put it off, but we're talking about 10 or 15 people per focus group. We had African American pastors, African Americans, African American young men. Why did it go with the young men? Because there was a disproportionate number of Black young men who refused to take a COVID vaccination. I wanted to understand why. We want to understand why. So we got sick, right? And so what we did with that was we had a Latino. We had a Latino general population. We had Latino, also young men. There were another group that refused to take the immunization, the shot. We had homeless population. We also dealt with LGBTQ. We had senior citizens. We did youth. We did, I'm just telling you, we did some of everything. Okay? There were 11 altogether. Then we pulled all of that information together. We trained 20 of our Health Equity Council members on how to do this. We were fortunate. We had our university professor, is one of our people sitting at the table from Saginaw Valley, along with one of our members as well, was our marketing director for California. What do you think he did? He developed these kinds of tools. And we took the tools, the skills of people around our table to help develop these products. And we trained everyone so we all did the same. And we pulled this together, and then we had it professionally transcribed. And then we did the work that I've never done in my life, is I had to go back through and synthesize and say, what is this group saying? What is this guy saying? Yeah. We pulled that together. We just did a press conference to release our report. And I had gone into the office at COVID about 2 weeks ago. So needless to say, to bring it out with me so you could all have a copy to see the wonderful, rich data that we collected on this. And what we've done is we developed a list of recommendations. With those recommendations, what we did, we gave $100,000. We did 10 mini grants last year on projects that would address issues, and this year we did 9. And we had some phenomenal results, people, phenomenal. I don't know if you realize that in these, Saginaw County is the most obese county in the state of Michigan. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that. So that was a critical issue, and it was exacerbated with COVID. Rushed, okay? And then, of course, maternal and infant care, and then we also had the behavioral health, mental health, and substance abuse as well. And so, anyway, those are the issues we addressed in our sessions that we had. And one of the exciting ones, I really displayed this at our press conference. What was it, the YMCA? We gave them just $10,000 to do a project with 60 people. They thought I had to beg people to come to talk about how to lose weight, how to see. We had African American doctor who specializes in that, work with the Y. My goodness, within 2 weeks, they had over 120 people, over 60. Living in my church, I announced, I said, here's an opportunity, you should take advantage of it. No one listened to me. Well, one day at my church, we over 400 some pounds. He actually took advantage of it. I never knew until he lost 150 pounds. And no Olympics, diabetic medication, sugar diet, it's everything. He doesn't. We show these at our press conference. Everybody wants to talk to him now about the program, and we funded that program at the Y that addressed the issues that we identified in our surveys and in all of the work that we had done. And this year we also funded the YMCA again. We have one of my projects, who raised your name, Todd. It's one of our grantees of this past year, and she was I think the #1 funded project. She wanted to say, we found out during COVID that most people, especially minority people, senior citizens, got their information from friends and from the wrong stuff, Facebook and all that. Many of them had phones, could have gotten the right kind of information, but they didn't know how to use it. She put together and put a group of young people at our high school together, and also getting in the Hispanic community, and training these young people how to work with senior citizens so they could better use their phones to get information they needed. So if they had an issue, all they had to do was Google it and find out the information they need rather than getting erroneous information from individuals in the community, you know, the old wives' tales, all that kind of stuff. And that's what people were dealing with, especially with African American young men, the Latino ones. I went out myself personally with groups to go out and talk. They told me, we're not taking that shot. It was done mess with their meal. Yes. I said, what, man? Where does this information come from? See, this is why we have to infiltrate the places where you're getting the information. That's what we are now. We're trying to work on trying to get good messaging out as it relates to the various groups so that we can make sure they have the correct information so we won't have the kind of responsive that we had to COVID the last time. So that's just my quick overview of what we have done. So would you just listen in general? I'd love to tell you more. If you'd like to have one of our booklets, I'm more than happy. I think you're going to be excited about our findings and how we have responded with our little grants, many grants that we've given out. I think we gave out about $12,000 this past year to our grantees. They're doing some fabulous stuff. And so we'll have some more reports on that, but we're still in the process of that. Okay, thank you.